All right, ladies and gents, welcome back to DIY. Would you think that's a good idea to do for all the best in do-it-yourself projects that you can do after watching this subreddit and get inspiration? And it's great. We'll start off with, I think, number 19-ish. No M&Ms wasted. Why are you tracing a phone? Oh, are you about to build a phone case out of M&Ms? No. You shouldn't do that. On so many levels, you drop it and you just end up with shattered M&Ms all over the place. Is this inspired by Halloween and candy? But in that case, you should use some kind of edible glue so that you can eat the phone case. All right, this is a thing. You're probably gonna laugh at me for thinking about it, but I put my phone down on a lot of surfaces, okay? The back of my phone is really dirty. Think about how dirty the back of your phone or phone case is. Like, really dirty. Last thing I'd want to do is put my food all over it and eat off of it, even if it was edible glue. So this is just dumb. Also, I have an ant problem, and I'd wake up to my phone being an ant colony. Don't want that. This is some true DIY. Why would you ever do that? Seems like the perfect waste of time. We got a pizza guy, and then you're taping it to, I see what's going on here. So you take a cutout of a pizza guy, you tape it to the opposite side of the peephole, and that way when you ring the doorbell, the person who comes to the door is like, I didn't order pizza, and then they open the door and no one's there, and they're like, wait a minute, but there was a pizza guy here just a moment ago. I'm sure it would work that well. They would never think something is up about the pizza guy they're looking at through the peephole. They'd never realize it's a piece of plastic until they actually leave the house and come back and then be like, oh, it was just a piece of paper. I often do mistake pieces of paper for people on many occasions. Start taking notes, Apple. Custom Macbook fish tank comes planted with animals. Did life give you lemons and you're making lemonade? Like, you accidentally dropped your laptop in the fish tank and you're like, all right, hold on. How can I salvage this? I know, just sell it as a MacBook fish tank. This can be well executed if you use one of the old iMacs. You can turn that into an aquarium. In this case, it's not a MacBook fish tank. It's just, there's a MacBook in the fish tank. You know what? You're making the most of a bad situation. I think this was meant as satire, but I'm not sure. Okay, taking off all your keys and hot gluing them. I do like to just douse my keys in hot glue every now and again. Okay, you're cooking up, is that chocolate? Wait a minute, is this gonna be a chocolate keyboard? Hold on a second. See, I was interested for a moment there after I realized I thought you were gonna make an entire chocolate keyboard, and I was gonna be interested at like the process for kind of doing it yourself. I'm sure you can buy a really realistic looking chocolate keyboard from some site. I don't know why you would replace the single key though, so it could be satirical. But also a functional chocolate keyboard until it starts melting all over your fingers. That'd be kind of cool. As long as you're like, it's a really cold environment. The glass shards make them taste better. Okay, M&Ms. More M&Ms, more M&Ms, and more M&Ms. I don't like it when I see hot glue next to M&Ms anymore, okay? In case of emergency, break glass. Why would you seal the box? I would break the glass. I like candy a lot if I had this in my house. Otherwise, it's just, why do you want a bunch of old M&Ms in a sealed box in your house? And if you do break the glass, you're not gonna eat it. You don't want glass in your M&Ms. It's like M&M Russian roulette. You pick out a handful and just drop out blindly into your mouth and hope that there's no glass in it. Don't recommend that. Don't do that. That's gonna go poorly. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. I'm giving people warnings not to do things. Well, life-changing idea. All right, so undo the bra, switch the bra strap. Are there bras that disconnect from each side, or did they ruin the bra? I'm not familiar enough with most of the bra structures such that, are there ones that disconnect on both sides? As far as I'm aware, usually there's one clasp. So maybe there's a special kind that you can buy. It's like, you know, when I was younger, I would get the pant shorts. or the short pants. I don't know what you call them. The ones that have a zipper around the knee so that when it got toasty later on in the day, I could unzip them and then I could have shorts. This is a bra that's marketed as can either be a bra or it can be a face mask. Because fork you and everyone in a 3-block radius. I'm assuming that that's supposed to be you attach it to an air compressor and then you can just make the air horn blow really loudly. Just attach air compressor and then watch everybody hate you. Cool and simple t-shirt idea. Oh no, I accidentally just spilled coffee all over myself. Oh, you're just gonna outline your spills? All right. Almost looks like watercolor at this point though. Like, is it still a coffee spill? The Bahamas. I like the spill here. It looked so real. Like, man, I hate it when I accidentally, this is how I spill things all the time. Like, if you trip forward, it's gonna spill forward. You're not gonna be like, oh, damn, I accidentally spilled all over myself. Also, that's definitely not how the spill actually looked if you look very carefully. But hey, from now on, make sure you carry around a Sharpie. How to make a garbage pumpkin. I feel like you could have done all this, except also had it not filled with trash. There were other ways to do this where maybe your pumpkins aren't gonna end up being really smelly and have flies really attracted to them. Well, I guess that's what happens to pumpkins in the long term anyway. So you're just wanting to make a fake pumpkin, but have it realistic where it still decays over time. I get it now. It's when you want to have that decay, but you just don't have a pumpkin handy. This is just forking ridiculous. White cement. Looks like flour, but water. I hope this isn't something that's gonna be like fake food. Oh no, it is gonna be. Yep. Okay. So you're pressing concrete or cement with the cauliflower. All right. So you're making a cauliflower mold, and now you're making it gold. And now you're gonna put. Oh, okay, that was it. I was waiting for the payoff. But also, I bet this 5-minute crafts thing, we've seen multiple videos from them, and they must just be getting tens of millions of views on Instagram or Facebook. And you know that people have done this as a result. They must have made a cauliflower Mardi Gras bead bowl. I made a logo for this sub. You tried. I mean, hot glue is pretty essential. Scissors, pretty essential. Battery strapped to the, yeah, but apparently, given that I can't see this anywhere on the page, they didn't go for it. So, sorry, man. If I ran the subreddit, definitely, I'd use it. I just want you to know that. I'm sorry that they didn't use your hot glue gun scissors. It's a genius idea, though. This way, you never have to go fetch the scissors separately. They are the hot glue gun. I, too, made a logo for the sub. I feel like I'm missing something now. There needs to be another... I need the context from another post as to why there's a squirrel strapped onto... Is that one of those, like, air shockwave guns, or is that a megaphone? I'm not sure which. Those are cool, though. You know, the one where you, like, pull the thing back and then you shoot it, and then it shoots, like, a circle of air? It's really cool. I love those things. But I don't know why there's a squirrel on it. No more lugging around enormous vats of toothpaste for me. To-go toothpaste. Dab toothpaste onto a paper plate. Then let them dry. Put them in a plastic bag, and you have on-the-go toothpaste. You'll notice that the tube of toothpaste is more convenient to carry around than a paper plate. This has to be a joke. There's no way. It can't be a thing. Did you know that if you want to take M&Ms, for example, on the go, you can take them out of the package, you can hot glue them to a paper plate, and voila, you have M&Ms on the go, because why would you ever want to take them in their original package of M&Ms where they don't have hot glue on them? Kept fumbling in the dark and couldn't figure out which cable was for my phone charger, so I made it a little bit bigger and easier to distinguish. I mean, if that works for you, then cool. But hey, you know, if it never actually moves away from your bed, if that's the one that's plugged into the outlet in the wall, then it's interesting. It's kind of interesting. Unnecessary, but yeah, cool. I guess you just routed it through the VGA cable or DVI. I don't know. Whatever. I guess you're self-aware enough to think that the thing you made fits on DIY, I suppose. Bought an angle grinder or want to trim your grass and maybe have some fingers to spare? Okay, so cut a couple of these. Bend your thing. Weld it together. This seems highly complex for a simple DIY video. All right, weld that thing. Is this like a DIY weed whacker? Like, I mean, if you want to be both like an electrician and a welder, I feel like, yeah, this is I feel like this is a good way to really mess yourself up by accidentally hitting yourself with whatever metal prongs you just used for that. The machine, whatever machine that was that they're using to spin the thing, probably costs just as much as buying a weed whacker, which probably has more safety things built into place than just exposed metal wires rotating at thousands of RPM. Don't want to lose limbs here. I was searching for funny lawnmower gifts, found this. First, you need to build the cardboard frames, then add some soil. There's a cool cardboard structure, finally some grass seeds. Now all you have to do is wait. Huh. I guess if you just want a big lump of grass in the middle of your yard, then that's a way to do it. Sure. I mean, why not? Yeah, I mean, it seems like you could maybe do that without the cardboard, like you could just shape it, but I don't know, maybe over time it would degrade, but it seems like the cardboard would degrade over time, especially when it rains. Also, it's a little weird, but there's probably some kind of park where this would look cool, some kind of futuristic looking place, but just on its own, it doesn't really work. It needs to be among a lot of other interesting features like that. I propose using a hot glue gun as this subreddit's logo. We've gotten like triple posts here of meta things. Doesn't look like the mods have gone for any of them so far though. So, yep. This subreddit in a nutshell. Wow, we got the 4-piece of meta posts here this month. Oh, here's the squirrel on the air gun thing. Thinking quickly, Dave constructs it's a megaphone, it's not the air gun. There we go. Using only some string, a squirrel, and a megaphone. Was this a thing from an actual Disney show? And this is the caption for what's happening? Because it makes no sense at all, and I want to know what show this is from. Does anybody know what show this is from? Anybody? Okay. Dave the Barbarian. I never heard of it. Maybe I did watch it. I don't know. I don't remember. But I guess it was a good show or something. A bowl of human suffering. Sounds like a good Halloween treat. 5-minute crafts again. Wait, what are you doing with the army men? Okay, you gotta slide in a few. Oh. Wait, bake? Oh. Why? This is horrifying. Oh no! Jesus Christ. Is this some kind of metaphor for war or something like that? I mean, I suppose, yeah, there are a lot of plastic items out there that you could melt into whatever formation that you want to melt them into. I just love the footage of them melting. God. Oh, this is some kind of metaphor, I swear. Even if that's what you didn't intend for it to be, that's how this turned out with those shots of the army men melting. Jesus, dude. Just in time for Halloween. Whew. So anyway, that's it for, thank you 5-minute crafts for the never-ending supply of really great DIY content. Make sure to, subscribe if you haven't done that already, like if you liked, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time around.